Good evening, everybody. I'm Darren Kennedy, and you are very welcome to River Island in Westfield in White City. We're coming to you direct on Instagram Live for a very special celebration. Yes, we're celebrating the launch of Olly Murs x River Island. And we've got the man himself to talk us through the collection. Buddy, well done. It's fantastic.
It's great. It's really... Hello to everyone that's come.
Hello.
Hello everyone here. Hello to everyone that's live at the moment. No, it's amazing. I'm a little bit lost for words, if I'm honest. I think when you do something like that, it's amazing when you see it. You know, we did this obviously in River Island, somewhere out in London, somewhere in their headquarters. So to actually see it in store for the first time, very proud moment for me. Very surreal.
They've even given the mannequins your hairdo.
I mean that is a little.
I shouldn't have mentioned the hair, should I? There you go.
Oh, no, that doesn't come off that one. They're a little bit suspect.
That one's glued on. He took one off earlier on.
This could be the next thing for me. Maybe I'm going to change my hair.
Oh my God, or maybe you're going to start selling hair.
I nearly shaved it the other day. I was joking, obviously.
No, don't shave the quiff. Don't shave the quiff.
It's here to stay. But no, it's just so surreal. I went downstairs and had a look, obviously in the windows, and I go shopping quite a bit, so it's just weird to see. I know it sounds weird for everyone, but for me, even though I've done so much in my career, to go walk past the store and see my ugly face.
You doing all right?
What are you doing up there? It's kind of weird, but it's surreal. It really is. All the years when I think back of me walking through, High Chelmsford, I was walking through Chelmsford, shopping, and when I was, 19, 20. And thinking, oh, it'd be amazing to walk into a company, to River Island and have my own, collection. I'd have laughed if you'd have said that to me at the time. So to go, to be now at the stage of my career and I'm walking past and seeing that, it's quite surreal, yeah.
Somewhere you used to shop.
Pretty awesome. It's pretty crazy that I think people are going to be wearing clothes that I've picked and clothes that I'm wearing. It's weird.
It's amazing. And you know what? We're going to dig deep into the collection, obviously, in a little bit. But before we go there, you kind of touched on it already. I mean, your career, you first kind of popped up on our screens in 2009 and into our lives. And in the past, what's that, 9 years?
Yeah, it's nearly 10 next year, 10.
If we were to transport you back to that moment where you applied for the X Factor, would you have any vision that your journey would have taken you to here? You're now doing collaborations with High Street Brand.
No, like I just said, I never in my wildest dreams expected that to happen. Over the course of the last 3 or 4 years, I really wanted to work with a brand. It's been something that I've been really, really wanting to get involved. I think everyone expected me to do some skinny jean or some skinny trousers. But no, River Island had a great vision and wanted to work with me. And I think what we've done together is come up with some amazing collection that is just what I would wear, and I know it sounds silly because it is my collection, but this is stuff that I've never worn before, but to actually come up with a design and a collaboration that I think even when all my fans and stuff will look at it and go, yeah, that's exactly what I would wear. So
it's a piece of you.
Yeah, it's great. It is a piece of me. It's great, and like I said, the journey's been amazing. I've done some amazing things in my career. This is definitely 100% in one of the proudest moments to have a collection like this. It really is. Musically,
obviously you loved performing, you loved singing, but are you fulfilling your wildest dreams right now?
Of course. This year, to do a hits album is pretty mad. It wasn't something that I was massively keen on doing.
So that's the new album that drops on Friday?
Yeah, I know, comes out Friday. Yeah. It wasn't something I was massively into, because I feel, me and Tom Jones and the guys talk about it a lot on The Voice. It's like, I'm still having an amazing career and I'm still loving it. But when you do a hits album, it sort of feels like it's like the end of a chapter. But it's the end of a chapter really, more so for me, that had an amazing 6, 7, 8 years in doing music, and I love it.
And also, you're having those conversations with Tom Jones.
Exactly, yeah. And he was one of the reasons why I decided to do a new album. I wasn't really going to do one this year. It was more driven by Tom.
Why a double album?
Because it was a hits, and I didn't want to not do a new album, because I think I didn't want to give the fans just, oh, here's the hits and then put a couple of extra tracks. I just think that's not, for the fans, they want more than that, and I think they deserve more than that. So I really wanted to do a fresh new album with fresh new music, And then, you know, they've already got the hits, you know. So hopefully they have.
Who's got the hits?
Yeah.
Who's got the hits? Have we any Olly Murs fans in the house? I'll ask that again. Who's got the hits?
No, but like I think
they're shy.
Yeah, I just wanted to put something together, a bit like the collaboration we've done. I wanted to put something together that was a really great body of work, and actually put the hits on there, but also put all the hits that they made a massive success, but also put the hits, the new songs on there, the new album that I'm really proud of as well. And I think, you know, Sony were amazing. They made me do that, and also we did something that was cool. I think doing a hits album, it would have been like, you know, the Essential Hits by Olly Murs. It would have just been a bit weird. I wouldn't have been able to have done that. So the fact that we were able to put it in this You Know I Know package and make it slightly cooler and slightly different, a more modern way of doing a hits album. And so yeah, I'm super excited about it coming out Friday. It's a massive week for me. This, of course, River Island being the first step. Album comes out Friday. And then, of course, then all eyes then go on the following Friday when the chart gets announced, and hopefully I'm at the top of the tree. That's the aim. That's the.
Is that nerve-wracking? Is it? Like, you kind of do all this work. It's basically like having a baby, I can imagine, right? And then you release it out into the world, and then just as you're starting to enjoy the process being over, you have to start thinking about, oh my God, is it going to sell?
Of course, and every album's the same. I say every year. All my fans get worried because I always say, you never know, it could be my last album. I never get too excited. I never
been humble.
Yeah, but no. I never like to look too far ahead. So because for me, I don't like to live in the future. I don't like to live in the past. I like to live in the moment because I never know what's going to happen in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So you don't know what's going to happen. So right now, the album's out Friday. I'm really nervous about it because for me, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. All I know is the album's out. All I know is the album's out Friday. Exactly. Children need tomorrow. Actually, I am.
Oh my God. Your new PA in the front row there.
But I've got like, I know what's coming up in the next couple of weeks or so. But this is the album that I'm promoting right now. So I'm excited to see. And of course, I'm so nervous.
I bet you
But I was nervous about this whole collection coming out as well.
Yeah.
I'm just a bundle of nerves at the moment.
Come here. How did the collaboration come about?
To be honest with you, it's something that I've really wanted to do for a long time. I'm not going to say like I contacted River Island myself or they contacted us. I think it was my label and my management and that were in discussions with River Island for some time, and it just felt the perfect time to do it.
Did you say no a few times just to get them price up?
Nah, not at all.
Go on, tell us you did.
Yeah,
you
I did. Yeah. No.
He's a great negotiator, folks. Great negotiator.
No, I think that. I personally, I think I dress quite well, and even my mates will probably beg to differ that. But no, I've always wanted to do something, and I've always wanted. I'd love to have. I've been so into my fashion for forever. I've always wanted to go and buy. I always like buying clothes, putting things together, and yeah, this was just an opportunity to get involved, and I've really enjoyed the whole process. You know, I'm not. You know. The incredible design team at River Island were, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that I designed everything that's on the rail, but we had a really great, it was a collaboration between them and me, and I really decided on each outfit and what I thought would work for me and what people see me wearing. You know, like for example, I always wear a suit with trainers. You very rarely ever see me in a suit with shoes. I mean, on an odd occasion I will, but it's because that's just how I dress. And I think it makes a suit less, you know, fancy, and it makes it a bit more casual. So it's little things like that. That was what was so good about the collaboration. And like I say, I have to thank my management and Sony and River Island for all the discussions. I mean, they just asked if you was up for it. I was like, yeah, and then that was all.
So, but the creative process is something that you're well used to. I mean, if you look at, I guess, creating music, there is a process there. Are there kind of synergies between that creative process and the creative process that goes into creating like a design?
No, I can't. Well, for example, if I was writing songs, I can't sell a song unless I truly believe in it or truly believe in what I'm doing. Or so, if for example, this collection, if there was pieces that I didn't like, why would I have them on the rail? Because pointless. Everything on that rail I genuinely love, and I think it's a piece that I would wear.
Well, you are wearing it.
No, that's what I wanted from. I wanted from the collaboration with River Island. That's what I wanted, was stuff that I would wear. because then I can wear free stuff.
There you go. So, I knew that was coming.
No, but I genuinely was like, well, look, I want to wear it. I genuinely want to go out on weekends. I mean, there's a few Rascal shirts in there, which I love a good Rascal shirt. And like the Harrington, the rusty jacket you've got on there.
I love this. It's so comfortable.
Which I really love.
Strokeable.
It's strokeable.
And anyone's welcome to a
That's
feel.
my chat line.
Yeah.
It's boyfriend material, darling. Yeah. But like all them things I wanted to wear, and that was important to me. It's like when I'm writing songs, the songs have to mean something to me. They have to be part of my life, or I have to have a feeling behind it. And you know, like the collaboration is everything on that route I will wear. And that's what, if there would have been nothing on there I didn't like, then what's the point in doing this?
Is your style when you're off duty, so let's say on a casual weekend, wherever you are, when you're not working with stylists and whatnot, is your style the same?
You know what? Way's actually here tonight, who styles me. He's actually really helped me, to be fair, think a little bit more outside the box. Because I've always been like that, but there was times when I first started this, I was a little bit, oh, can I wear this? Can I get away with wearing that? He sort of like pushed my boundaries a little bit, and yeah, I think outside now I'm a bit more creative with it, but I've always worn, I mean, there's a really horrendous picture of me back in like 2000 and I think it was 4 or 5.
We've all got them, that's okay.
But there's this yellow and black check shirt, and I must have wore it, like I reused and wore it for like a year. So there's like these pictures for like a good year of all my mates just caning me for wearing this one shirt the whole time. But I was always open to wearing outrageous clothes. It's something a little bit different, you know. That's probably why I'm in the job that I'm in.
Do you find that your style has evolved personally from your 20s into your 30s?
Oh God, I mean, sorry, it's a bit of feedback there. No, God, I mean, some of the fans will know that supported me from day one. I mean, when I first used to, I mean, my knees are in bits now, but like...
What have you been doing?
No, I mean, I can't tell you.
Okay.
No, but back in the day, like 2000, back in the day, it's like 2010, but like, I used to wear loads of bros, I used to wear a lot of, you know, Trilby hat was there.
You actually get the hats.
I used to wear waistcoats quite a lot. I used to wear a lot of shoes. I mean, I used to do a 2-hour. I do a gig at the O2 in, you know, Dr. Martens shoes. At the end of the show, I couldn't walk. So now it's definitely evolved over the years, but that's fashion. It evolves. But there's definitely some pieces that I have now still in my wardrobe that I would wear now.
So from the collection, there's 14 pieces in it. What piece, if you had to isolate one piece, what piece really represents you the most? I would probably say over the last few years, oh, look.
No, see, this
it's like
problem.
choosing children now, isn't it?
No,
I told you.
I would probably say, you know what, I would go and say the polo neck.
Nice.
I would say that the polo necks were probably the original me back in the day. I would say now I use the knits probably more, then the designs are more me now. But I think the polos have always been around for me. I always wear a polo with a shirt, especially this one, because it's like, it's got like a stretchy muscle. No, it's got like I love the muscle sort of fit.
Oh, yeah, regardless of what that question was.
No,
you just leave your jacket off.
Do you know what? It's so.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's all the lovely ladies.
That's a lot. Actually, I hadn't noticed this detailing.
Yeah, no, the detail, everything. I really liked it. So.
What I love about what you've done with this collection is I think, you know, 14 pieces, but really you've got the basis of multiple outfits there. You know, you wear the trousers with the top, without the blazer, you wear it as a suit.
With this you could wear, we have the roll neck, we have the black version of this, we also have a roll neck, I think, maybe it's not on the row, but you can get a roll neck from River Island. I mean, that's the great idea, is even if you look around the store, there's loads of other stuff to
The t-shirt? I know you were very picky about the t-shirt.
I was very picky on a black t-shirt.
Tell us why.
Because I wear loads of t-shirts. Because again, you'll very rarely see me in a shirt buttoned up to the top in a collar. I very rarely wear it. I mean, this is a polo shirt, but I don't normally wear shirts with all the time. It's something that I like a little t-shirt. So if I was going to wear this, for example, that is what I would wear, like a suit with a t-shirt underneath. It's my Patrick Swayze days when I feel a bit like, you know, black t-shirt, pair of pair of chinos with a pair of
It's
sneaks.
lovely. It's lovely material. It
Yeah, but I
feels
wanted
really
it.
nice to
I
wear.
was very adamant with the black t-shirt. They can probably, Giles and the guys can say, like, genuinely was like adamant on a nice slick one.
Right.
Because you can get like, River Island probably do, which I know they do, like just a standard black t-shirt you can buy like 3 for 12 quid or something. But I really wanted like one that was just a little bit more classy, a bit more of a like a bit of a nice sheen finish, which is what you've got there. So it can go, and it can go with anything.
It feels good.
No, but it can go with anything.
Yeah,
Like you just said, this suit that I'm wearing today, you can wear that with a black t-shirt. You can wear that with a black roll. You could also, if you wanted to, you could probably wear this with it as well. There's loads of options.
Crash up the prints, loads of options. Now listen, a little
But my
challenge.
favourite piece is the black and white t-shirt. Shirt.
This one.
This one.
He's changed his mind now. Did you see
No,
that?
that's my favourite of the whole collection.
Is it? Why?
Because I don't know did you do the release of the one with the signature on? Wow.
You see, you're mad for
No,
your
no,
signature.
I'm gonna-
You just signed
No,
an Instagram story with
No, I'm
on my
gonna put
stories.
the video out, but there's basically they did a version of it, very like it was like a special edition one, which they should release now. Like just on like the odd rail around the country, and you have to find it.
No pressure.
No, because there's one that I had, which it was exactly this shirt.
This one.
This shirt, it was exactly this shirt, and you wouldn't have even noticed it unless you really looked. But then there was like a little, my signature was in a couple of the black squares around it.
So it's like
Only
a
couple.
herringbone print.
It was amazing.
Yeah? Here, I'll hang that
But
back
obviously,
up.
yeah.
I might just keep that here. I think if I hold on to it long enough, I might get to leave with it.
But you might. But it's really cool.
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's
I really
beautiful.
like it.
Now listen, here's a bit of a challenge for you, right?
Yeah.
You only have these 14 items to choose from.
Right.
What's the outfit you're going to perform in?
That, I'd wear this.
You can't say the same thing for everyone, by the way.
No. I would wear, I'll wear the blue. I would probably wear this. If I was to do a gig tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, so I would wear.
Your PA
No,
is reminding you, yeah?
I'd probably wear this and this.
Yeah. Oh, I hadn't noticed this detailing on the jeans. Very good.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd probably
Does this
wear
get the seal of approval from the fans? Yeah. Good. Okay. Next
would wear.
occasion,
Right.
you've got a date.
I've got a date.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing black. I'm wearing the black.
You're wearing my
Harry.
outfit.
Yeah, I'd be
Well,
wearing.
it's your outfit. I'm just
No,
wearing it.
I would wear this with.
Well, I had got a date tonight. Didn't I tell you?
I would wear this with these jeans. I'd go. I'd actually.
Nice.
This is my outfit here. There you go. Look.
So with the black jeans.
Yeah, with that haircut as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wear that with the black boots,
Yeah. Slick.
That's
I like
my
that.
vibe.
Yeah, I like it.
and then I can pull
That's my
out the
vibe.
boyfriend material line,
Oh yeah, of course you can.
which
Soundtrack.
never works.
Does it not?
No.
I bet that works. Well, like, it worked on me. Soundtrack to this, to this collection, if you had to choose one song to kind of set the mood, set the vibe.
One what?
One song.
One song.
Yeah, one of your songs.
What to set the mood for this collection? Oh, that's a good question. I would say Moves, because I think it's slick and cool, and I think if you've got any of them outfits on, you're going to feel confident in yourself. You're going to feel.
Got the moves.
Yeah, you're going to feel like you've got the moves. To,
What was that?
to do
What was that?
whatever you want.
What was that little?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
straight
don't
in
know,
the barrel
I
there.
was just thinking. I was just thinking in my head, but no, I think it's definitely
Yeah,
a Moves kind of outfit. If you've seen the video, it's slick.
Who would you love to see wearing your collection? Is there anyone in kind of celebrity land that you kind of go, do you know what, that guy's just so sick, I'd love to see him wearing it?
David Beckham.
Oh, yeah. Are we sending a parcel to David Beckham?
No,
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I've sent out to a few of my mates in the business, who I know would love it.
Tom Jones, I could see Tom Jones wearing this.
Knowing all the outfits Tom would wear, Tom would possibly wear this.
Yeah.
And he probably would wear the jacket with the fur collar. Yeah,
Beautiful.
he would wear a bit of that definitely. And even the blue, maybe the baby blue overcoat.
I have
Quite
to say
cool.
that baby blue is quite special.
How
It's
mad
really nice.
It'd be quite cool to have Sir Tom wear the outfit, though,
Wouldn't it? Black polo neck, black jeans or trousers.
Jennifer would feel left out. I could style Will and Tom, and then Jen would be like, Oh, what are you gonna? Jen loves trainers, so I could probably get her a pair of my trainers.
And she could do maybe the black and white shirt, kind of sassy, few buttons open, oversized.
I love your work.
Yeah?
Let's make that happen.
Let's make it happen. I mean, there you go. The voice, they're all dressed. And in terms of, obviously, David Beckham's a bit of a style icon for you, but when you were growing up, who else did you look up to?
We was only just talking about this backstage. I'm a massive Morrissey fan, massive Smiths fan. It's sort of like a bit weird. People probably think, well, how can I?
Well,
Like
you've kind of got you've got a touch of the mod to you.
I love the mod era. I love the mod era of music. I'd say that he was, when we were growing up, he was kind of like the cool dude, especially in my house. You know, the way that he used to dress and the quiff. Yeah, he was one of the, definitely a style icon back in the day, definitely. So I'd probably say him.
Him and Beckham.
Him, Beckham. Who else did I got? I used to love Blue when I was growing up.
Oh, and not Oasis.
No, Oasis,
Oasis.
not really for me. But
yeah.
But I used to try and dress up like Blue all the time when I was. I told Lee Ryan and the boys that when I met them. I was like,
oh, Blue.
Yeah,
I thought you said Blur.
No, Blue.
Oh, sorry. That's why I was like Oasis. I was like, I didn't. Yeah. All right. Oh,
no,
Blue.
the band.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in the day, like when I was growing up,
I
when
was back in
my
the day.
teens, I was a big Blue fan. So it was like when between 19 and 20, I'd be coming into River Island going, right, I saw like, you know, Lee Ryan in this outfit or Duncan James. I was like, that was kind of my thing. But then, or David Beckham. Like, I remember once I was chatting to the guys about this because of my creative minds, and I didn't know I was as creative as I am, but I used to make my own jeans and make my own tops and stuff.
Did you?
I used to have a, I think my mum and dad were slightly concerned, but I used to get one Christmas I asked if I could get a sewing machine. And I used to go and get materials, get jeans, I used to mix and match them, and I did it for like 6 or 7 months, and I never forget it. I felt really cool. So we went out for like a summer party, summer barbecue, and I wore this like retro Adidas top with these really cool jeans that I'd made, like these like jean shorts. They were a little bit ripped, and I did all these like details on it, and like all my mates were like, "Man, where'd you get them jeans from? They're like really sick." And I was like, "Just made them myself."
Oh my God, that's the opening gambit with this collection.
Yeah, I've always been. My mind's a bit mad sometimes. I do mad things, but that was something that I was really, again, going back to the clothes, that's why I love being a part of this. It was like amazing. Like, you know, if I get to do this again, I really want to get more probably into the designing of it.
Well, patchwork denim is back.
Patchwork denim.
Patchwork denim, yeah, you know, different kind of patches on your denim.
I'm just really into, I'm really into fashion, so yeah.
Now, last night I went to see, to share a bit of my personal life with you now.
Nice.
Has anyone seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah? Phenomenal.
I saw it the weekend on Sunday night. I went.
Right, it got me thinking. Obviously, Rami Malek plays Freddie Mercury. So, in a biopic of your life,
right,
who would you love to see playing you? And it can't be David Beckham, because actually I could see you being David Beckham.
I don't know. It's really hard, isn't it? Because if they did a film of me in 30 years, I don't know who would be around then to act me. I mean, obviously, I think because of my accent, I suppose someone like Tom Hardy would be awesome.
Oh my God, just drop in Tom Hardy there.
I think
just casually, I mean, if I could
I think I'd love to see Tom Hardy dance with me tonight. He's played this hard man image for so long.
I love it.
I just want you to dance with me tonight. Yeah.
Are you going to give us a few moves, by the way? No, I kind of feel like you can't see her not dance.
I can't breathe in these trousers. My calves.
Sure, I'm used to wearing tight trousers.
Yeah, but my calves have got a bit bigger.
Oh, I can't. In the gym.
Yeah. These aren't because these are a different material. These are just normal cotton. They're not the stretch ones.
I like it. Now, it's a slightly different topic, just very quickly. I know you've been quite outspoken about anxiety and, you know, seeking help when times maybe aren't low.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really important message for any young person out there, man or woman. I think particularly men, though, we're a little bit shy sometimes when it comes to asking for help.
Well, no, I was quite open about it because it wasn't something that affected me at the time. It was something that affected me like a year or so later. So, you know, as men, that's what we do. We bottle things up. Mm-hmm. We don't deal with it at the time, and then it takes a year or two for something and then to happen. Then it brings back these memories and it brings back this anxiety or this, you know, like what I was saying was there was what happened at that time, a year or two later, it wasn't until I started
hit you.
It wasn't until I started to perform again in front of audiences or I was on TV. I was like, why am I getting all this especially live TV? Why am I getting all these panics or anxiety? Weirdly, I can do this and walking in my sleep. This is easy. Like, why am I getting nervous about it? Like, over nervous? And then I realised I had it was an issue there that I needed to address, and that's what I did. I don't like to sit and there's a lot of people go through a lot worse, I suppose, and dealing with it every single day of their life. And I was just speaking. I dealt with something like that, and it was important for me when I got asked the question. I was like, yeah, I've gone through that. I know what it feels like. And I didn't realise at the time that I had ever had problems with that, because I always felt I'm really confident. I can sing in front of anyone. I'm not scared of anything. But because of the issues that I had during that time with the media, with social media, with TV, making that small wee mistake on X Factor, which was nothing at the time, but it was only 2 years later that it affected me.
Yeah.
But it's cool, I'm so happy I spoke about it. I've had so many messages from people, especially guys, asking me about it and talking about them issues, and
I think it's a really important message. I think it's an excellent message to get out there for anyone who, life is a roller coaster. That's Ronan Keating, isn't it? Yeah. But like it is, everyone has their ups and downs.
Exactly.
And, it's important that we can speak about them openly. So
exactly.
I think,
and like I say, for me, I love buying clothes, and that for me makes me feel good about myself. And I think in life in general, clothes is a big part of my mental health, because I genuinely, my team will tell you, I buy clothes all the time. So for me to do a collaboration like this, it makes me feel great. And I think the more things you do that make you feel great about yourself, then it takes away from all the negative stuff in your life that you don't like. So.
I absolutely agree. It's a great mantra. Can I show you my favourite piece?
Please.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep pointing out clothes now. Obviously, I love what I'm wearing. This is fantastic. This is gorgeous. Yeah.
I've sent that to Wrighty. Mark Wright will wear that.
Have you? That's very him.
I think that's a definite outfit.
Isn't it? And I love the blues. Now, we're coming close to the end, so I don't want to... We've had a look at a lot of the collection. We've got gorgeous blues in there. Love the print. Obviously, this suit, this jacket, lots of texture. I think we should open it up to some questions, because I know lots of people have been joining us on Instagram Live.
It's so hot in here, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Hey, everyone. Anyone got a question?
Yes, we had some. Well, actually, we're going to go to Instagram Live first.
Okay,
we have some
Instagram
questions.
Live.
Yes, coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just getting the mic. We're just getting the microphone. Here we go.
Hello? It's not... You can hear me anyway, though, can't you? Oh, here we go. We're on.
There you go.
Okay, so by far and away, the most popular question tonight has been, which piece of clothing would you most like to see on a girl? In the Olly collection, obviously.
I would like...
I love that.
If I was waking up in the morning...
We've just jumped multiple steps.
If she was wearing that, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. A few buttons open.
Yeah, a few
maybe
buttons
belted
open.
around the waist,
What would you like for breakfast?
Boots.
What would you like for breakfast, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
There you go.
I want in on that when that becomes a women's wear piece, by the way. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, love it. Thank you.
And then another one about the lovely collection. Which piece do you think will be the smash hit?
You know what? From what I've heard today, it's the blue jacket.
The blue jacket.
That seems to be the one that everyone likes. I think a lot of the ladies have been liking it. And that's what I've been getting loads of texts from mates saying, I love that jacket, Murs. The overcoat's well nice, isn't it? I'm like, yes, you're not getting it for free. Go buy it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking for, a freebie. No, but you don't get that kind of, those shades.
Yeah, I mean, that was,
which is
again,
great.
I have to give credit to the River Island team, because they said, like, what do you think of this colour? I was like, I really like it. And they said, look, it'll be like, and we like the style of it. And it just worked really, really well with the shirt, which was the last piece we put together, which was that there, which is actually, that was the one that I chose, wasn't it? All the materials and everything.
Works really well with your eyes, Ollie.
No, but all the stuff
That's
we put together, but
thinking.
this was the one that went really well with it. When we did the photo shoot, like, that just works really nice.
Nice, very nice.
You know?
Yeah, that blue is beautiful.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you. Any other questions?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, there
Yeah,
is.
here are.
So you have recently found new fame as a coach.
Yes.
If you could go back and coach your younger self, what advice would you give?
Oh, bloody, that's a good question. Would I coach myself? I don't know. It's very difficult, because I don't have any regrets on I have no regrets really on anything that I did when I was a kid.
Those guns.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, impressive.
If you're going to touch them, I've got to let me take some
okay, go on.
first.
2 hands.
No, I have no regrets. I wouldn't be able to, I would say to my young self, just do what you do, enjoy yourself, do what you've been doing. I think I've been very lucky. I've lived my life with a big smile on my face, and I'll continue to do that for the rest of my life. There's nothing really I would have changed. I don't have any regrets. Any decisions I've made, I made at the time with my heart and my head, and was like, that's the right decision. And I wouldn't have been sat here now if I didn't. So.
That is the way to live your life.
Exactly.
I like that.
Thanks, Dan.
Do we time? Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
That's a nice little bonding session here, I feel. Do we time for maybe one quick question?
So actually, it leads us nicely into someone would like to know what's your number one motto that you live by?
Stay cheeky, keep smiling. I think, loads of negative stuff happens in the world. Always try and rise above it. Just have fun and enjoy yourself. Life's for living.
Well, on that note, I think that is the perfect note to end on.
Thank you.
Olly Murs, thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
To all of our lovely audience who joined us here tonight, thank you so much. And of course, to you at home who tuned in on Instagram Live, we're delighted you could join us.
Thank
Have
you
a
so
lovely
much.
evening. The collection is in stores now and online.
Go
Check
get
it
it.
out. Yay! Well done. That was great. Great.
This one.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, man. Thank you.